Today we are visiting the Ball family home farm, located near Tito in the Waikato region. The farm is set on 122 hectares of lush green land with relatively flat front paddocks and a sudden 30-metre rise towards the back area of the farm. They milk 300 cows in a 30-a-side shed. The brief for the Effluent design was how to process the effluent from the dairy shed and feed pad to storage, and then reutilise in 4 potential uses. For this, Adrian Ball, one of the farm owners, consulted with Yardmaster pumps for a compact and flexible solution. The effluent is gravity-fed to a sump located conveniently just below the feed pad. A flood wash system ensures the feed pad is kept clean at the end of each milking, channeling the washed effluent to the sump. A Yardmaster 4 kilowatt vertical stirrer working in tandem with a Yardmaster 4 kilowatt transfer pump takes the raw effluent to a Yardmaster YS300 inclined screw separator. The separator works by moving the product through a circular screen. It takes the solids out of the green water into a solids bunker, where they may be spread over the paddocks not irrigated as needed. The resulting green water flows to a sand trap to remove any possible fines, before continuing to gravity flow to a 1.2 million litre perma-store tank. The tank has an 11 kilowatt through the wall stirrer to assist in keeping any materials in the tank suspended prior to pumping. The tank stirrer is designed so the motor and drive are situated outside of the tank to provide easy access for any inspection and maintenance. The stirrer is located 600 millimeters from the bottom of the tank, aimed for the opposite facing wall, ensuring the resulting forces and flow reaches not only the full depth of the tank but also the width. Hitting the opposite side of the tank, the flow breaks into 2 streams to re-meet back at the stirrer itself. Also located outside and slightly below the tank is a 22 kilowatt Yardmaster end suction pump. Being flood fed from the tank means the pump always holds its charge, so it does not need priming. Being a standard Yardmaster pump, the reliability and the non-clog features means no worries for the owners. This pump is controlled by a VSD that also runs the tank stirrer. The VSD has a flow meter enabling the balls to set the required flow for the required duty. The VSD ensures a soft start on the motors so that only the required power is used. This saving not only power but also increasing the life of the equipment. This is where things start to get really interesting. The 4 duties of the pump mentioned earlier shows the true versatility of the system. The first duty is feeding the irrigator into the front paddocks. A relatively short and flat distance from the storage, the pump does not even break a sweat as it performs this task. The second duty is taking the green water over the 30-metre rise to the back paddocks for irrigation. With the VSD winding up the work rate, the Yardmaster pump delivers this with ease. The third duty is taking the green water back to the feed pad for use in the flood wash process, a smart reuse of an existing and valuable resource. Also, this reintroduction of the water gives the feed pad material a more manageable liquidity for later processing. The final duty, you could say, is a bit clever. With the Yardmaster pump having so much power, the green water is pumped and shot back as a jet into the top of the tank to ensure that the green water is fully mixed and adding aeration. In summary, what we have is a compact and very smart use of the equipment in the site as well as the physical layout. The use of automation gives flexibility on the various uses of the effluent as well as power efficiency. The Yardmaster equipment gives the performance with its well-known hard-working reliability. It is no small wonder that both Yardmaster and the Ball family are always proud to host visitors on their site. It is simply a clever solution to their effluent management needs.